And I hope it gives you guys excitement and vision, not just celebrating for the people that are getting the promotions, but it gives us vision and like belief that, you know, that the marketing plan works if we work the marketing plan and that we all can move forward. It's exciting. I'm pumped.
Super pumped. Let's hear a shout out for all of our promotions and our awesome end of the month, you guys. Yay!
Woohoo!
All right.
Great job, ladies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to celebrate Michelle today. She is moving up in leadership big time, qualifying national marketing director. Oh my gosh. And Doug's right. When you see people moving up the compensation plan, you're like, I can do it. She's just like us. She's working hard though. We need to all work as hard as Michelle. And she has a lot of vision.
That's for sure.
So I'm so excited for her to share today. We just were at her house and we got a little behind the scenes. So
It's like a battle zone, man. She is set up for success with the office. She's got like whiteboards going on. She's got sticky notes. She's moving from thing to thing. It was incredible. It is. She's like the general commander, like making it happen.
She's super focused. She's like, oh, I'm not sure about celebrating. I'm ready to go to the next thing. So we're gonna have her talk and share her vision board and a unique vision board at that. And show us your office. Show us around, Michelle. Tell us what helped. You know, what helped make you successful on this journey, and take it away. Thanks.
Oh, okay. So how funny, they said show the office. So let me give you guys a little glimpse of what's going on here. It's not much. It's our extra bedroom, which is now my office. Oh, it got dark because my light is off. But this is what it is. It's behind me. My desk. I have a sign here that says she believes she could, so she did. And I also wear a bracelet that says the same thing that I got from a team member. And then I have little reminders, but one of them.
We can't hear you very well.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Can't hear you, no.
Can you? Maybe because I'm holding my hand over the microphone. I don't know.
Yeah, that might have been it.
I don't even know.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have little things here. So this one actually says, where is it? I am an NMD. It's an affirmation that I see every day. And then I have other notes. And then I have some blackboard. But okay, this is what they want me to really show you guys. And I'm going to show you this. I'm going to put this back down, turn the light on so you can see really well.
I love the red couch too.
Oh,
Just a side note.
oh, thank you, which my kids have totally destroyed since COVID.
Yeah.
So good.
Let me just say, Michelle is getting a $5,000 title reward check in the mail any day now. And I'd love for you to bring them back to when you got that corporate call the other day. Because I think that's like one of the most memorable moments for people. When you get that call from corporate, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and it was totally unexpected because I wasn't sure how soon they were going to be able to process that I had made it. And so I was pulling up to my parents. I just pulled up to my parents' house and I get a call from Sharon. And she was like, hey, do you have a minute? And I was like, okay. And then you just hear people from corporate on saying, congratulations, you did it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So my business partner was on there. The person above her, who I believe is Kathy Brown. And I mean, it was a huge celebration. And then Julie was on there. She was like surprise guest on there. Because, you know, we've been on this journey together from the beginning and we all miss her so much. And so it was just such an honor to get that phone call and for them to take that time to reach out and share that I had hit the promotion and that the check was going to be in the mail. And I was like, wow, it was incredible. It's an incredible feeling. So what company, I know I worked in corporate for over 10 years in IT. And whenever I got a call into a meeting or office, usually it wasn't great news like that. Even though I've worked as hard at those jobs as I do at this job, because I'm just a natural hard worker, they would find any reason to not like increase my pay. And I would be a rebel and refute that. So then I would move on, because I'm just like, if you don't appreciate me, and I'm all about being appreciated. And so that right there was just the ultimate appreciation, them taking that time out. So it's so awesome that this is what this company does for us. So I wanted to show you something that I did on my whiteboard, and I suggest that all of you do this, even if you're brand new, because guess what? When you look at the worksheets that are in our virtual office or in Freedom Revolution for what you need for your, it does this outline for you. So you can recreate it, put yourself in this. And I'm such a visual person. This helps me to see what I need. So I'm going for NMD by December. Oh my goodness, I'm close to my wall. Hold on. So this is what I did. I'm at the top, right? And then I have my team. And as you grow in this business, or depending on your level, you realize that your team needs to have a certain number of active people under them in order for you to qualify. And so I filled in the names. Everything's backwards, I'm sure. And then I put what I needed to get to those levels. So I could just kind of check off where I'm at. And because I'm such a visual person, this truly helped me getting the cue. I've already changed it to NMD. It wasn't as much for NMD, but this is what I use to visually see, okay, I've done this, check, check, and I just fill in all the pieces, and it makes it really simple.
And she's
Which I would have been doing.
close. You're so close. Yeah. And you already know who that fifth circle is going to be.
Yes.
And that person wants Michelle to get to NMD. So it's like, oh my goodness. That's the fun part is, the team wants you there. And I saw a QNMD board as I walked out of that room too, by the door.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was my old board. That's funny.
It totally looks like a war board compared to the NMD.
Oh my God. My kids broke it. So that's why I got a new board, but this was my old board, which was kind of harder to keep track of because it had so much going on. So now that I've simplified my life and made it like with the circles, it's a lot easier.
So the point is you're coaching yourself, you're mapping things out, you're strategizing, you're focusing. That's amazing. And so I can't wait to see the other part, her vision board. Let me show them my vision board because I think you have one like this too.
I do.
You
didn't notice the other ones we did together were on top of my desk. So the ones that we did together over the years, those are on top of my desk.
Go ahead, show yours. So usually we get together and we cut out magazines and things for our vision boards. Uh-oh, are you frozen?
She's frozen. She'll come back.
Come back. All right, spotlight me for a second, Dougie, till she comes back. Which one was which? Oh, here. Okay. Because I noticed on the Facebook when we live stream, we can't see people unless they're spotlighted. So that's why it's good to join us on Zoom. This was mine from a long time ago. Picture yourself making national marketing director. So that I made national marketing director in 2006. So this has been a long time, 14 years ago at least. And a lot of these things have come true. 39 Club, you see it's all messed up a little bit. And it's hard to do this because be active, get fit, have more dinner dates. That was one of my biggest things was for us to just go out to dinner more. That was my dream vehicle down there. My dream cat, Doug to have his Ford Mustang, stuff like that. And then, is she back yet?
I am. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. And then,
because I plugged out the laptop, it died. Sorry.
Then I wanted 39 Club and debt-free. My vision is always to be very virtual on the beach, more racquetball. Emma came along. Still haven't gone to Alaska, but we did go to San Francisco really
we'll get you there.
recently. We went to DC. We're going to book a cruise. We are booking a cruise as soon as possible.
We may not live.
We'll book. Okay, so vision boards are fun. I have another one right here beside me. They change. Okay, let's see. So Michelle, let's see what else you got.
So this is the way that we did vision boards when we would get together at your house.
Mhm.
So I did have kind of a ultimate kitchen makeover, but it was because I moved to a different house. Haven't gotten to go to Maui yet. Did get a new car, which was on here. That was last year. How to live a more joyful life, being more cash savvy. So this was the old way, okay? So then I was showing Sharon and Doug the new way I do my vision board.
I like it.
So, okay, I'm gonna stick some stickers back on the old one. So last night I was saying to myself, wow, I was looking at my vision board, which like facing me in my bed, and I was like, oh wow, I hit like one of my goals. But then I looked at all of these things. Hold on, I'm missing one. I was looking at all of the things I had on here. So this is the new way. You guys can see that. So like it's a 6-month vision board, and use sticky notes, because the reasoning for this, I got trained on this by a QNMD. She's in California. She's a buddy of mine. And the reason you do sticky notes is that when you accomplish your goal on here, you can pull the sticky note off. And then I add it to this other board, which is like my completion board. So last night I looked at my board and I realized I had accomplished 4 out of the 6 goals I had set for my 6-month vision board. So I was like, oh my gosh, I completed all these. So I added these already on here, but I started adding, this is my completed goals on this board. So it was just amazing to see how much has happened. And I really like this because it gives you that sense of accomplishment when you're pulling it off. Look, promote to NMD, QNMD. Boom, took it off, stuck it on there. So these are all the tactics that is good to use to get your mindset where it needs to be and keeps you on that path. But the funny thing about a lot of it was I kind of forgot I wrote them down, because I honestly don't look at it every day. I probably look at it like every few weeks. I knew the promote to QNMD was on there. That one really stood out to me, but the other ones I kind of ignored. And when I looked, I couldn't believe that, yes, I had read 6 books within the past 4 or 5 months. I had booked a health coaching session before September 1st. Incredible. I had, what was it? I had more stuff. I moved it to the other, but it was just incredible to see, wow, like when they say writing it down and making it plain, it really is true, because I almost forgot I put those things on here, and then they have come to fruition. So pretty incredible. A lot of the things I'm doing to keep my mind focused on the end goal. So yes, those were some of the things I was sharing with Sharon and Doug earlier today.
Yay. And I don't know if you mentioned one of your stickies, but I just want to comment before calling on you about that. So I was saying to Doug, you know, I have stopped harping on something that was really helpful for me having kids, and that was having a mommy's helper, you know, at the house, where you're there, but they're like helping with dinner, helping with the kids, whatever, so that you can focus. And so one of the things on Michelle's dream board is very practical like that, and I love that as well. And I heard a saying once, if you don't have a goal, this would be the goal. Go ahead, Michelle.
Oh, is it the hire a house cleaner?
Yes.
One time. And listen, guys, the funny part about that, I forgot I had that on there. And yesterday, my cousin has started a cleaning company, and I wasn't home, so I was thinking of all the things I needed. And I reached out to her and I said, can you send me your pricing for your cleaning company for residential? And then last night I saw I had it on my thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think some of that $5,000 is going towards someone cleaning this house, because it's a lot.
And Vernon was super happy to hear about the 5,000, right?
Yeah. I thought I had told him it was part of the promotion, but I guess I didn't So when I said, oh yeah, they called me and told me my check is going to be on the way, he was like, what check? And I was like, 5,000. He was like, $5,000. Yeah. So he is so impressed right now. And I was asking him, because he kept asking, how do you feel? And I was just like, it feels good that I got here, but I'm just ready for NMD. I think I'm already seeing NMD and thinking that way. So I haven't really took time to kind of celebrate. But he was saying that he's very impressed. He was like, I'm not going to say I'm proud, because he's usually proud of me. He knows I'm like a hard worker, but he says, I'm so impressed because, you know, I've been doing the business for 9 years, and it's not something that comes quickly. It takes time, and I've definitely grown into the person I am today. Like, I'm not the person, I wasn't this person 9 years ago. I mean, I had some skills, but I have grown significantly. And like they say, this business is a personal development course, cleverly disguised as a business, for sure. So I've grown a lot.
And she's really invested in herself. Toastmasters, stepping out of her comfort zone all the time, and just
That's super.
this business, diving in, wanting to learn, always volunteering, all that stuff. So it all adds up.
Yeah. And something we can really take away from that story, it's incredible, is just how, like, she's being strategic. You know, a lot of people work the business and they kind of do it like, oh, well, I'll just share Juice Plus. Maybe you get customers, maybe you don't. Maybe you get lucky and get a team member. But it's a whole different thing. Remember, if we always say, if you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. Well, if you have a business, you have meetings and you determine what the strategic goals are, and you know what you need to hit in order to reach a promotion. So, and it's cool to get a little peek behind the scenes of how Michelle does that and how she's tracking that. Everybody that's doing, that's why those worksheets are on there. I don't know if you're going to go through any of that type of stuff, Sharon, but what Michelle talked about, the worksheets, the coaching guides, phase 1, phase 2, and then the coaching guides on the Freedom Revolution, that's basically what she's writing on the board. She's just filling in the blanks, you know, what the structure is, what the volume requirements are. And then now she has her mindset. I guarantee you she's going to hit NMD sooner than later, because she can see it now and she's planning it, and that's how it's going to happen. It doesn't happen by just kind of like hoping or just spending a lot of time. It's by being strategic. So very excited for Michelle. We can all take away from that, me and Sharon included, and just make sure we're being strategic and focused.
And I think if we wanted to start to do the sticky note vision board, Michelle, I know in our Team Voxer, Therese had put in there her vision board, which was so nice of her. And then Sony said, let's do that on a Saturday. I wonder whether you feel like the magazine one is better, or the one you're doing with the sticky notes, and should we do it on a Saturday? What do you think?
I have done the magazine one for years, and it's kind of fun to do it, to see that visualization of some of the things that you want to achieve materialistically. But this sticky note vision board totally has been a game changer for me, because it's like, wow, it's in my face, I'm peeling off and I'm feeling that accomplishment. And then I'm like, okay, what's next? So like the other board, it kind of stays stagnant where I'm not adding to it. This one, I'm constantly updating, because I'm taking those stickies off and creating a new goal.
I could see a value in both, you know, and that the one seems like the dream. I like when we call it the dream board, because it's kind of like, those are my dreams. The sticky notes almost feels like I love that it said 6 months too. It's a goal board, really. So you know what your goals are, you know what you're working toward. And I think that's one of the things I missed about conference, is just the conference goals, you know, having some goals. So we're definitely going to do something like that.
Well,
I think Saturday's a good one. Not this week, though.
To organize when we're going to do that. We'll do it on a Saturday, though. That'd be good. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, my goodness. It's so great to have people moving up toward NMD. Let's all go. Come on. That's wonderful. Congratulations.
May I ask Michelle one question?
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, a lot of what you've done, it's amazing, first of all. You're amazing. However, what I'm seeing is a lot of this is personal and what you've done to get yourself ready for this position. Can you speak to the teamwork that it takes? And because you left an amazing message that I shared with my team, just about that, about how the team rallied and the importance of staying, as Doug says, around the campfire that got you to where you are.
Absolutely. Hold on, turning off my phone. Yes. So the team, oh my goodness. I cannot say enough about my team. And when you know what it is that you need and you can see what your team needs, I think that was the best thing that ever happened, is when I could give them the information that they needed to get to where they were, and give them the option of, hey, if you want our team to be QNMD, I'll help you, I'll do whatever it takes, but this is what it's gonna take. And I would break it down by like, how many orders your team needs to get to this promotion if you wanna see us get there. So I feel like my team, we have such a community and fellowship. And I mean, I love how when we get together, and I miss our live get-togethers, because when we get together, it really is like a sisterhood. And even though they're sidelines, they make connections with each other and they become best friends. You see them working out together. You see them doing like events together and life together. So it's like a second family. And having that, building the community, I think is really important, because if you have a team and everyone is just separated, then they're feeling like the only connection they have is to you. Whereas if you can make them feel part of a larger experience, I think that that makes a big difference, and it makes them want to continue to come back for more. I have people that have been on my team for years that may not have done much, but I just love people where they're at. And then come 9 years later, they are moving and shaking and seeing the bigger picture, because really you cannot determine what the right time in someone else's life is. You just have to love on them. And like Wendy Campbell says, keep coming back around, as if you're on a choo-choo train. You know, they may not be ready now, but that's okay. You're going to keep going. And then, but you're still going to come back and check on them, see how they're doing and seeing if they may be ready in the future. So just having that type of attitude about your team, and knowing that I know without my team, I could not be here. Like I tell them, every single one of them, I don't care if you're on my team and only have your own orders. All of that feeds into the bigger picture. And so every single person is important. So yeah, I think hopefully that touched on what you were referring to, Nalani.
Absolutely. Uh-oh, look who just crossed my path. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's just the whole picture. I'm loving it.
Great. Okay, so we have a couple other promotions. I know Nicole Field can't be on here, but Kristen Bosse is on here, and she says she looks scary. So this is going to be really interesting. Kristen, do you dare to show your picture, Kristen?
This is my current situation. Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, yes, I see.
This is awesome.
We love
This
it.
is real life.
Real life, RL.
Yeah, with my mask.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to spotlight you too. So we want to hear from you, you know, when you got the call, just that moment.
Oh God.
And how you've been celebrating, and you know what you felt it took. But anyway, we just want to hear from you no matter what. We're so excited that you are now a new qualifying senior sales coordinator, which is the first of the leadership positions. Woohoo!
Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay? It's
Oh, yeah.
echoey. I have my AirPods in. It's pretty cool. That was a very like, you know, kind of to echo what Michelle said. You know, I've been called into offices for promotions and for raises and for things like that at work, but it was never like the phone call like that when Sharon called. She was messaging me, can you talk at 4:15? And I said, I'm with the patient. And I I don't normally keep my phone on me at work. So I was like, no, I can talk later. And then she's talking to me and telling me how, oh, I know you had a long day at work. I'm like, yeah, huh? And then I hear Terry Self get on the phone, and I was like, Terry? And then I heard Michelle, and then I heard Julie, and I just was like crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was an incredible feeling. And the funny thing was, I don't think anybody realized how excited I was for this promotion, but I was checking the email all day at work, and I was like, damn, these hospital walls are not letting the email come through, because I knew the phone call would come by Thursday. So, but it was pretty exciting, and I can't thank my team enough. They were incredible. They are incredible. I'm so proud to be aligned with them, and I think I just started paying more attention to numbers, and I tried to make it simpler, like, oh, you know, this is what you need, and this is how many orders that equals, and I just kind of tried to put things into perspective for people and for myself. And I will tell you that COVID definitely was a game changer for me. I've been part of this company for 6 years, and I've been taking it for 7. But when I saw the way the company just handled things and took care of people when the what hit the fan kind of in the world, I thought, my gosh, this is really what I want to be part of. And it just was the right time, like Michelle said. It's just everything kind of fell into place. Is I guess the best way to say it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we are so proud of you. So she is an occupational therapist. I always get that wrong. The occupational therapist. Okay, you didn't correct me, so I think I got it right.
You said occupational in the thing, yeah.
So she's always been super professional. She's worked it into her day where she'll go out to the car and make phone calls really quick. She'll have her list with her. She's always been very serious and has taken this business very professionally. And so, and her team is awesome, and they're all like her, and
They're
just
awesome.
fun. And thank you, Kristen, for all you do. And
Thank you.
Yay, wonderful. Thanks for
I'm
getting
excited.
us-
I already have the sales coordinator printed, so it's
Senior
in
sales.
there.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's gonna
senior
get
sales.
senior
It's filled out.
super quick. She's getting there really quick. I know. But a lot of
I have a goal for by the holidays. It's done by Christmas.
Woohoo, I love these goal-oriented ladies. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you. Thank you for your guidance. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so how incredible. Well, last month we had Sandy Stetter hit qualifying senior sales coordinator. And this month, Karen and I were doing a coaching with her, and I saw an incredible amount of bonuses that she got. And I want her to tell you about her bonuses, because then we're going to move to looking at a PowerPoint. Okay, hate to do that to you guys, but it's important for you to know some numbers and also where the worksheets are. We're gonna move toward that. We're gonna talk to Nicole Field another time. She's at the dentist with her daughter, but can't wait to hear from Sandy. Tell us about, and she doesn't want her husband to know about those extra bonus checks. Which hopefully she'll give him some kind of present, I'm sure. I think he does know that there's some kind of bonus. So Sandy, tell us about that.
Yes, thank you, Sharon, so much for telling my husband that I was going to get a bonus, number one. So yeah, it was funny because we were all in the car. I don't know how you guys listen to Voxer, but I usually listen to it while we're driving. And we happened to be in the car driving somewhere, and I was listening to Sharon's Voxer, and she said, "Oh, I can't wait for the bonus to come. It's gonna be, the $600 bonus." And I was like, so my husband on the side is going, "What's that about? I'm getting a bonus for what?" And then she proceeded, she's so amazing. She said, "And I would love for you to share that with your husband."
And he heard it.
Oh no, but she's awesome, and I mean, so is he. But the amazing thing for me, and it's funny because I am a numbers person, so I'm always trying to look at numbers and see where we're going. And I love that worksheet as like I always have it hung in my office, like where I am and what I need to do. But I really didn't add, in terms of numbers, I really didn't add the bonus part of it in there. So I was so surprised and super thankful. Last month, I got the craziest bonus amounts ever. So I called it 2 thank yous and a congratulations. So as you know, for the QSSC, I have to get the letters right. QSSC, you get the $1,000 title reward, which is awesome. So that was a congratulations from the company, which is a huge, amazing, like, thank you. Like, look out there today. I mean, what other companies are sending their employees $1,000 bonuses, much less giving them a promotion, right? Crazy. But on top of that, I was able to help a good friend of mine, Kristen Winters, ELK, hashtag ELK. Kristen Winters achieved sales coordinator. And with that, the sponsor also gets a bonus. So I got a thank you for helping her from the company meet that goal, which was a $600 bonus. So now I'm up to $1,600. Then on top of that, another good friend of mine, Vanessa, at the same time, I was also able to help her achieve her QSC. And same thing with QSC. The QSC title reward for the person who achieves the promotion is $300, but they also send the sponsor a thank you for helping them achieve that, which is $300. So I don't know if you're doing the numbers there, but I got $1,900 last month. I know we're not supposed to say numbers, and Sharon is probably cringing right now.
No, I want you
oh
to
my
say it.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I am so thankful. I can't even imagine. Not only did I get a thank you 2 times for 2 different people, but a congratulations from the bonus from the company is just like amazing. And it's been such an inspiration. We always want to work towards, helping friends, achieve their next goal. But seeing all those numbers add up, I never even thought of that. I don't know how you guys are out there, but it was crazy and wild. And I'm so excited and super jazzed.
Right. So it was so funny because Karen and I were looking at her 12-month analysis before getting on the call with Sandy. And I was like, I don't understand what that 1900 is. And I kind of blew it off. And I'm like, Sandy, I don't know what that 1900 is. And she's like, I know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever really seen a 12-month analysis with $1,900 on the bonus line. Usually it's like 300 or 100,
Right.
but 1,900 all in 1 month of the title reward bonuses, and those are different. Those are like lump sums where we get bonuses all the time that are, worked into the compensation plan, worked into the paycheck, the performance bonus or the POB or the bib. But title rewards, those are given as you make those moves up the compensation plan. So thank you, Sandy. I think you referenced a board that you might have, like a war board like Michelle's. Am I wrong about that? Did you just throw that out there for a second?
I need to get fancy like Michelle, but no, I just have our worksheets. So, the coaching guide. So for example, before I was using my QSSC worksheet, and now I have my SSC worksheet printed out, and I just have it hung up in my office.
Can you show us that? Because I think everybody likes real life. I'm going to show them on the computer, but it's just not the same, right?
You want me to bring them in the office? It's going to be funny. I'll bring them into my office / my son's classroom now. Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
While you're looking for
Not
that,
working hard.
while you're looking
It's
for
right
that, I
here.
just wanted to say that this is amazing, because what you're doing is giving us more belief in the business.
Yeah.
Because we do the 5 beliefs, and I've been working with that with my team. And so I'm saying one of the ways to increase your belief in the business as well as in the team is to be on these lunch and learns. So thank you, because all of you have given us a lot of value.
Sandy, go ahead and pan on up there to your little sheet there. That's for
Okay,
sales.
So this is my very high tech. So this is my bookshelf here.
I do it.
And I have it taped underneath my bookshelf. So yeah, I have it filled out. And then I just have on the blue post at the bottom is what I'm missing.
And I think you're just missing, was it 2 active team members?
Active team members under one of my 2 QSCs, which is, if you think about it, it's so doable.
You just got to spend the night there, like
side.
for 2 weeks. Just spend the night over there, or the days, and get it done.
Yes.
She's the senior sales coordinator any minute. And I think the other.
We're waiting.
Oh my goodness, Savannah. Okay,
My
so I
assistant
hope
is
that
coming for
gives
her phone.
you guys some vision. I love seeing that. My joy comes from you guys making some paychecks. My mission is to help other mommies. I know there's other men on here, sorry. Stay home with their children and create a significant income. So it could not bring me more joy when that happens. And these are awesome examples of that. Okay, so we're gonna go to this this PowerPoint, unless Nicole Field shows up. Somebody can tell me. And so I'm gonna go ahead and Karen and I had a coaching. Karen is coming up on QNMD any minute now and only needs a few more things, maybe one more thing, I'm not sure. But we listened to Wendy Campbell. Wendy Campbell, I have to tell you guys, is gonna be on here Wednesday, Lunch and Learn next week. Monday's off for Labor Day. We're gonna let you guys chill out, right? Although I think we would all love to come on. So we're gonna have to take a little break, do some reading, do some personal growth, whatever. But Wendy's gonna light us on fire on Wednesday. Okay, Wendy Wednesday, that's easy to remember. Okay, so we're gonna, Doug's laughing in the other room. Okay, so we just wanna review for the first 3 positions, the actual title rewards. I'm trying to move people, hold on, oops, clicked. All right, so for partner, I can't see on my right. Hold on, oh, where's my cursor? That's the problem with black, I think, on this thing. Oh my gosh. The black background, I couldn't see where my cursor was. All right, here we go. I hope it's gonna work. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna just show for the first 3 positions, some possibilities, all right? When you move up to Partner Plus, which really only takes about 3 trios, so you get your own orders, and then you might get one other, like we just talked, Karen and I talked to 2 lovely ladies who just joined her team this week. She's on fire. She's invited 3 people to the business, like in the last week or so. And they've come on and they are really servant-hearted, want to help people, and we all do. But they also have all the ability to move up just like these other ladies. We're all very normal people. And so anyway, why not take the applause for helping people? So Partner Plus, those ladies ordered quad and shake. So they're already at 420 plus 140. They only need 1,000. So that was like, what, I don't know. But they're halfway there. They get one more person doing the same thing. They're gonna get Partner Plus Express Track, see the Express Track, $100 instead of $50. If they did it in 30 days, they would get $50. If they do it in 10 days, they get 100. Okay, and then they get to move up and get promoted to the 5% commission level. Okay, and they can do that like today or tomorrow. I think one of them was gonna go see a relative right away. One of them was gonna see a friend. And so that can be done super quick, all right? So Partner Plus, no doubt. Once you hit Partner Plus on a trio blend, that's kind of our foundation product right now. You know, it's the fruits, the vegetables, berries, has the rainbow of colors, less information, better immune system. Doug, could you mute whoever that is? And so $30 is the sales profit. But what we're looking at is moving up commission levels. So when you get to the 5% commission level, you're not just making $30 every time a trio box ships. You're now making 45, okay? Because the 5% commission level times the $300 of a trio is 15. So $30 plus 15 for commission. Now you're making 45 instead of 30. At Partner, anybody who signs up, they're making the 30 on a trio. But now when you move up, you're making 45, okay? The second commission level is qualifying sales coordinator. They've given us an express track. We can do that in 30 days and everybody can do it. It's just they have to decide that they're gonna work on it for 30 days instead of 60. So that's a $400 bonus. If you take 60 days, it's 300. Either way, it's beautiful. And like was mentioned, the person who sponsors a qualifying sales coordinator gets the sponsor bonus. So it's gonna be mirroring. If they got the $400 express track, then that sponsor gets $400. If they do the 300, the sponsor gets 300, okay? That's a title reward. The qualifying sales coordinator now makes 10% commission. So every time a box ships of trio, which we have lots of boxes shipping, right, is $30 sales profit plus $30 commission, all right? So every time a box ships, it's $60 instead of 30 or 45. The third commission level and the highest commission level is 15%. And the title that goes with that is sales coordinator. But it goes all the way up the compensation plan. Like Doug and I are at the same commission level, The only difference is how much you build your team and tap into other bonuses too along the way. But the commission, these are the 3 commission levels, okay? Sales coordinator, when you do it in 3 months, when anybody does it in 3 months, they get $700. That's the express track. So does the sponsor get $700. If they do it in 6 months, they get $600, and so does the sponsor. Great either way, all right? Then they get promoted and they get 15% commission. And the reason why the sponsor gets a sponsor bonus as well is because they want you to lock arms with your new team members. They want you to be side by side helping them where they don't feel like they need to know everything. They have a person guiding them up to that 15%, because by the time they're at the 15% level, they've gone through a lot, they've learned a lot, and they're going to become higher impact, less maintenance. Okay, so you just got to lock arms with people and help them get to that 15%, and then they're going to know a lot. Okay, once you're there, then you're not only making $30 sales profit, but now you're making $45 on commission. So every time a box of Trio ships, it's $75. So I'm not a mathematician, but you can choose $30 every time a box ships, $45 every time a box ships, 60 or 75. I think 75 would be the better bet. And so you want to help your new people get to that, or you get to that if you're not there yet. So all in all, the sponsor rewards, to get to sales coordinator, you need 2 QSCs. So you're going to get, because you've sponsored 2 QSCs, you're going to either get $800 every time, or $800 or $600, because you're going to get either the express track of 400 or 300. So that's an extra thing. We're going to get some Juice Plus Live tickets all along the way, 3 of them. So all in all, within 3 months, you're going to make like $2,400. But either way, you're going to make over $2,000 if you tap into these different title rewards all along the way to get to sales coordinator. So how do you guys feel about that? Is anybody ready to go?
I mean, I find it phenomenal. I didn't like Fast Track, but when I was first with the company, they didn't even offer that stuff. So yeah, the fact that like all the, you know, within the last couple of years, but especially now, the fact that they're like giving you extra money for just doing what we're supposed to do is amazing.
I know. It's like I walked in the snow for 5 miles. I didn't get any bonuses, like none. So you guys have these title rewards, and they say it's like having a little bit of cash on every step that goes along the compensation plan, and it's on every single level. So what should you do next? You should get with your sponsor. I'm going to show you where to find the worksheets. And Karen, I don't know if that was enough of what you wanted. I know Karen really wanted that overview. We also have the 5-1 overview we could look at. Right now we'll look at the worksheets. You tell me, Karen. I don't hear Karen.
No, I think that was a good, sorry, I was on mute. I think that was, I mean, it's definitely a good, you know, kind of intro. Like what I like to tell my team is what Wendy Campbell tells everybody: we love you whether you do a little bit or a lot. Mm-hmm. But I don't want anybody to come back to me and say, you know, I can't believe you didn't tell me that there was all these bonuses and I didn't fast track and I missed out on this. Because a lot, you know, I do get a lot of new team members that sign up and they say, I want to do this organically. I don't really want to go very fast. And I'm like, you know what, that's fine. But let me show you what's there just in case you decide, you change your mind. I had a couple of years, well, several years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, I had somebody who told me they wanted to do it organically. They did not want the pressure of this. And then all of a sudden they realized within, I want to say it was 2 or 3 days, that she was like, I called her and I was like, do you know how close you are to VF? This is when we had and I was like, you're like 2 orders away from making it to VF. And then all of a sudden she was like, you know, and then she, you know, she did. So sometimes people do it even without realizing it. So
look, I made a circle. Thank you, Karen. Yes, we are monitoring for you guys how you're doing. So the first bonuses, I made a really awful circle around the ones that I just outlined. So Partner Plus, QSC, and Sales Coordinator. So that's considered like the very first part, or phase 1 of the compensation plan. So you can review that on thefreedomrevolution.com. and go under compensation US, and that's considered the fast track or express track. The ones that we were looking at with Michelle and Kristen and Nicole and Sandy, who've all made recently, those are the ones in green: qualifying senior sales, QNMD, NMD, and then there's more after that for NMDs. So with every step, there are bonuses, okay? The ones we talked about are the ones that are on the board right now, circled, okay? I'm gonna erase that, there we go. Okay, so how do you find more of this? You just go to the Freedom Revolution, and it's gonna tell you Partner, Partner Plus, QSC, and Sales Coordinator. You might say, oh, but I might have missed my first days. That's okay if you go all the way to the end, and we can help you with this. It says restart your fast track. They will allow you to restart your fast track in any 2 consecutive business months. So we would love to help you with that. You just let us know if that's something you want to do, because why not? You know, why not get the most out of this? And so I just want to encourage you to go check out phase 1. Here's an example of a worksheet. Let's see, let's do this one. Download Partner Plus worksheet. This is something you can use with new partners who are signed up, okay? And it's something you can type on. You want to download it first and then type on it. I'm going to pretend to type right now. Let's say Susie, and she got a trio, and her PV is 300. And her sales profit, you guys know what it is on a trio? 30. All right, so then it adds it up down here. And so you can help give vision to your new team member, because a lot of times they have their own orders in, and for the very first position, they only need 1,000 points. So some of you order shake, like Mary's shake. So then you, oops, I guess that would have been here. So then you could put 140. I didn't do this right up here. Are you guys seeing this, or am I talking to myself?
We're seeing it.
Okay. I'm thinking, how much is the sales profit on the shake? 14, I guess. So we're at 740 points, all right? And there's some examples down here. So this person, you know, Susie has her trio. She's got Mary with the trio and shake. She needs 1 more. So maybe Susie's mom orders trio, okay? And that gets her to Partner Plus. She makes $104 in sales profit. If she does this right away, she makes $100 in her Express Track title reward. It says it here. So everything's very laid out for you with these worksheets. And so there's Partner Plus. So you just got to figure out, what's my next promotion? Those are the 3 first commission levels. But then down here's phase 2. If you're already a sales coordinator, you would go to the phase 2 overview and look at these worksheets, okay? All right. So tell me any questions or comments. You guys can unmute yourselves. Okay, you guys are dead silent. What's going on?
Loving these new worksheets. I think before it was always, for me, a little convoluted. So everything is just, it seems really clear and plain to understand what you need. I mean, they have the written part and then they have the visual to go alongside it. So I guess if you're either someone who learns from reading or seeing the visual, either way, you're kind of understand what you need to get it done. And then the second page just reinforces what the first page says on what you need. So I really like these new worksheets.
And if you have a problem with it, you just talk to your sponsor or your leader and we help you. And it's always good to revisit where you're at. You know, this is now the new beginning of the month. So I'm going to go ahead. We have 8 minutes. I'm going to show you the 5-1. The goal each month, depending on your goals in general, is to get at least 5 trio orders a month, 1 team member, and then help that team member that you signed up last month get to their next promotion. So 1 team member getting to Partner Plus and 1 getting to QSC. So it's called the Royal Crown by Wendy, or it's called the 511. And so she's very passionate about it. So I want to show it to you. We won't always hit on it perfectly. I know I don't. So don't get stressed out when I show you this. It's a goal. All right. Hi, Anna. I see Anna just popped up. How are you doing, Anna? Oops, not PowerPoint. Oh, okay, Keynote. Here we go. All right. So if you're a QSC, and this is also how you can help those people who you want to help above you, because I know some of you will do this more for those people who are going for a goal than for yourself. So say you're a QSC and you're looking to qualify your business. This is one of the most perfect ways, all right? So I'm gonna walk you through the 5-1 monthly goal and how much your paycheck could increase each month that you do it as well, okay? So the 5-1-1 is 5 new Trio capsule customers, okay? With that, you make $150 sales profit. So why not aim for that at least, right? That's a way to increase your paycheck every month, $150. And then if you continue to educate them and keep them on board, they're either going to become a team member or they're going to be customers for life, right? And I've had customers from 20 years ago. You can do that. So that's $150 sales profit right off the bat, okay? And then it shows here how much PV, paid product volume, which comes into play for promotions and also not paid, but comes into play for qualifying your business. Okay, so sometimes people want to go for qualification right after getting to QSC, or maybe you're a sales coordinator and you're not yet qualified. With you just getting 5 Trio capsule orders, that brings you $375 PV to add to your norm, okay? And with that, you're gonna get 37.50 commission, okay? Let's see, then you add a new partner and you help them get to that 1,000, which we just kind of went over. It's not that hard, okay? With that, getting a new partner and helping them get to Partner Plus, you're gonna get an extra 250 PV, paid product volume. And with that, you're going to get an extra $25, okay? Not a lot to write home about. This is part of what we all do. We move up the marketing plan or the compensation plan by adding team to help us get to our goals. And that's just one part of it, one part of the compensation plan. You make other bonuses and things like that. Promote the P plus, Partner Plus to QSC. That means you have to help them get an additional 3,000 PPV, and that comes from really talking to people. Maybe you have some events, plug them into events, make sure they're listening to videos and sending videos. With that, you now get 750 PV. Now that all adds up, okay? So as far as the pay on that, that's about $60, okay? But the PV is amazing. We're gonna get to that. When you help somebody get to QSC, you're gonna make $300 or $400 by helping them, locking arms with them every time you get a QSC. And that really is our core rank. We want everybody to get to QSC and get that 10% commission, okay? And so the 511 new monthly totals for your paycheck, you can increase your paycheck. This is for QSC at 10%. They can increase their paycheck to $72.50, and they can get an extra $300 or $400 by helping somebody get to QSC. And so that will bring them to $572.50 or $672.50, depending on whether that QSC was Express Track or Fast Track, okay? But look at the paid product volume. That's $13.75. That's how you can get somebody into qualification lickety split. Qualification is $1,800 PV. So if you help somebody do the 511, they will get $13.75, okay, in PV. So let's look at a sales coordinator. It's gonna be almost the same, all right? We've got the first part, the 150. Everybody makes that sales profit on 5 Trio orders. So why not increase our paycheck by that every month? All right, so now your commission is a lot higher. It's 15% commission. So you're getting $56.25 on those 5 trios in addition to the 150. So let's think about that. That's $206 if you just get 5 trio orders, okay, that you've increased your paycheck. All right, 1 new partner that you help get to Partner Plus, you're gonna get $250 PV. You're gonna get $37.50 now. with the commissions that you're at. Now, you make the difference between your commission level and your new partner's commission level. They're at 0% until they get to 5%. So you're making the whole 15% when you're at sales coordinator, okay? Then the next part, promote Partner Plus to QSC with an additional 3,000. And so that will bring you that same paid volume. There's a lot of complicated numbers over here. I'm not going to show you that. 9750 is how much that's going to bring you by bringing in a new QSC. But ultimately, you get that sponsor reward, which is awesome. So it's always good to bring in new QSCs and help them get where they need to go. And so with just your paycheck, you'll get $341.25 by doing the 5-1-1. 5 new trios, 1 partner getting to Partner Plus, 1 Partner Plus getting to QSC. That's $341. Then you're going to get an extra bonus for helping that person get to QSC. So the total for that, you can increase your paycheck $641 or $741, depending on whether the QSC is an express track or fast track. Okay, so we can control our paychecks and continue to build by doing the 5-1-1. I hope that gives you guys a little bit extra vision on that. And I think it's a good goal for everyone. All right, Doug, do you have any words?
It's just a great training because we have vision, not just philosophical vision, but we have vision from people that are actually moving forward, and it's current. And we got to see behind the scenes how they do it. And then you got to see the worksheets of how they even came to the place of making their strategic plan. So it's like everything we have, everything we need is in place, you know, and the most important factor is you, it's us. And we just have to make that decision. Like, do we want that? It's great to hear, man, wouldn't you like to get that $5,000 bonus or the $1,900 bonus? I would, you know, and
the 300 just for help.
300s, you name it. I mean, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, you know, and you just got to start somewhere. There's always something else we could be doing. We all could have done something else for this hour, but you guys invested in you. And if you keep doing that and you keep bringing people with you on this journey and into this community, you're going to see success too. So super.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't need to know everything. Lean on your sponsor or your leader. We want to help you. Go ahead, Nalani.
Well, just wanted to share that when you see Wendy Campbell, you'll just know. That's all I'll say. And that Wendy Campbell used the 5-1-1, at that time it was called a Royal Crown, to build her business up to national marketing director within, I think, a year and a half, because of her passion and because she stayed consistent and she taught her team to do the 5-1-1. So thank you for that. I'm looking forward to seeing Wendy on Wednesday.
Woohoo, Wendy Wednesday.
Woo-hoo.
All right, have a great Labor Day, you guys, and congratulations again to Michelle, new qualifying national marketing director, and Fiol, and Kristen,
Nicole,
Sandy from last month, QSSC. So proud of you guys.
Alicia McDonald made fast track sales coordinator too.
That's huge. He made a $600 bonus. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations to
everybody's winning. So I got to play us out with the winning song.
Yeah.
So let's win, guys.
Dougie Fresh.
I love it.
All right,
You guys have a great day.
Thank you.
Great training. Thank you.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yes.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.
and to Kristen too. She made sales coordinator too. Oh my goodness. Woo! You guys are awesome. Oh, I'm so happy we're playing music.
Pump up the music.
Pump it up. Unmute ourselves.
And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like strip. My verses be serving tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
As DJ Khaled would say, bless up.
Let's
Lion.
welcome back, Brittany.
Lion.
Hey,
Bless up.
Brittany.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.